welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. Boruto chapter 50 has been released, and the chapter can be summed up with:
we have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run.
No, that's the wrong clip. Sid, what the hell are you doing? It's the Barbie one. Thank you. Yes, Boruto chapter 50 has been released with the plot progressing at a turtle's pace this month. Although there is new information regarding Boruto's karma progression and my favorite character Kawaki getting some character development, the fight between Naruto and Sasuke vs Isshiki was decent at best. Listen, I support Boruto's manga and enjoy it a lot, but that doesn't mean I can't criticize it. Unlike some people who are face deep into its dumpster fight choreography and get angry at whoever calls it out.
You're just ruining it. Look at my lips, you're ruining it. Ruining the fun for the next man. There's good girls and there's bad. We like the bad. We love them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So stop ruining it all and just keep them how they're meant to be. Yeah? Just keep them original. Yeah?
Now, obviously, I've been trying to shape the anime balls deep community in a manner where it's a safe haven for honesty, and I'm gonna do just that. Even when I asked people on our Twitter what they thought about the chapter, the majority, 50%, gave the same rating of a 7 or 8 out of 10, similar to me. I agree with It's Meek where he says, I like the chapter, but the fight was not well drawn. It could have been way better, but we know that Isshiki is way more powerful than Naruto and Sasuke. The boys are gonna have to do some more moves next chapter though. 8 out of 10. Thank you, It's Me. That's a good tweet. I agree with you. So let's begin with the beginning of the chapter because it's actually good. Hear me out till the very end of the video before you're commenting,
why does Adil and Yusuf hating on Boruto? Yes, Adil, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
The chapter begins with Naruto asking Boruto where has he exactly transported all of them to conduct the fight with Isshiki. Boruto responds by saying he doesn't know, but it's a space-time ninjutsu ability he used for the first time since the Karma Seal has the power of the Otsutsuki bestowed upon the vessel. We learned this information already from Kawaki in chapter 39 when he activated his karma with Boruto's to create a portal and said whatever he can do, I've got the ability to do too. Now, you're gonna notice that a lot in this chapter. I'm gonna repeat myself a lot because the chapter does just that. The pacing for a monthly manga was slow this time round since not a lot of new intel is given to the readers and the same information is regurgitated so that readers can understand the sci-fi element that is being introduced to a shonen. Bruh. I get it. I'm a 20-year-old something old man that has a bed and shit reading this manga that's meant for 12 years old, so I shouldn't complain, right? Just look at me. Look at me! I make videos about 12-year-old cartoons for YouTube. Isshiki proceeds to dash to Boruto at full speed, and before Naruto could save him, he is seen in the air with Isshiki analyzing Momoshiki's vessel. Isshiki Otsutsuki claims that Boruto's transformation into becoming an alien just like them has progressed to 70 to 80% already. He wants to see the power he hides within him, but I think that request is going to end up being his downfall because Sasuke already made a plan in chapter 49 to use Momoshiki's power to their advantage to destroy Isshiki in the first place. Sasuke then uses his Rinnegan to switch positions with Boruto, but Isshiki shrinks Sasuke's Chidori and smacks my boy off of him and yeets him into the ground. As Sasuke is lying on the ground, Naruto yells at Boruto to get the hell out of it because Isshiki is about to kill them all. As we move on to the next page, Isshiki is looking like a boss man and tells Boruto, I never thought you would be the one to impede me, Uzumaki Boruto. Isshiki forgot that this manga is called Boruto now, so he lacks in judgment when it comes to the protagonist, and he states the obvious villain line. Oh, I could have easily teleported to the village and kill everybody, but I'm not going to do that because then you will just follow me. But still, I don't understand why he just doesn't go and do that because Sasuke and Naruto won't be able to go to 100% power and that would be his advantage. Come on, Isshiki, use your brain.
I'm confused. I'm confused right now, G.
He further elaborates on his point, saying that he wants to get rid of them before anyone else can interfere. If both Sasuke and Naruto die here, perhaps the people in Konoha will just give up. People will capitulate. Capitulate. Let me find out how to say that quickly.
Capitulate.
People will capitulate and spill Kawaki's location to him after Naruto and Sasuke died by his hands. Capitulate means to cease to resist an opponent or an unwelcome demand. Trust me, I googled it myself, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he isn't wrong, right? If Sasuke and Naruto do die, who is going to protect Konoha? Trashimaru?
No, 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 no.
And now, after Isshiki is done spouting his villainous lines, Naruto is fired up. He enters his Nine Tails mode, looking like he's about to end this man's whole career, stating, "We won't go down that easily, bitch." We then see Kawaki in his dreams and what he's thinking in his subconscious, and it's of Jigen. Jigen is a reflection of Kawaki. He becomes clearer as if the person who is looking at the water is coming closer. Remember how Kawaki said in chapter 39 that Isshiki is somewhat correct in saying that they are on similar wavelengths. Then, out of nowhere, Kawaki's nudes get leaked.
FBI, open up!
Yo, calm down, fam. I'm trying to analyze this seriously. It's not like that. The face is telling him that he is empty, that he is nothing. Since Kawaki's purpose in life before he came to Konoha was to become Isshiki's vessel, so it is unimaginable for him to let go of this fact. He doesn't know a world without this purpose or mark. Kawaki plummets into the water and the emptiness surrounds him with a voice telling him that more than anything, you loathe your empty self. You deny your only worth. There is a hole in your heart. Nothing you gain will ever fill it. It will just spill right out of the hole. That is precisely why I bestowed the karma upon you, because it is the one and only thing that can fill your punctured heart. It's a special mark. Then there is darkness as he falls into the depth. In the end, Jigen's name lives on, guys. And I know you guys want more of him, so yeah, like, we kind of made a whole song regarding him. So I'm gonna transition to a Twitch clip. Just head this song out. Let me know your feedback in the comment section below. It's a meme, right? Okay, so basically, guys, I'm gonna say this right now, right? I can't rap. I don't have any musical talent. This is all Kevin's. Kevin wanted to make a song. He wanted to make a Jigen song. Jigen's a big meme. So we made this in celebration of Jigen being mentioned in the chapter again.
Hey, yo, Otto. What's that word you like to say all the time, man? Like, it's like a meme on the channel. Everybody likes it. Was it something like Jigen? Said his name once and I'ma say it again. Jigen. And I can stop at any time, you just tell me when. Jigen. Come on, I'll say it again. No other name come to mind when I pick up a pen, yeah. Leader of the Kara organization. Not a lot of hair on his head, what a statement. Every single villain up to this point has never been bald, but then again, none of them are called. He's a really terrible father, but at least Kawaki won't grow up to be fodder like Trashimaru, y'all cannot argue. Jigen's almost as good as Orochimaru. J is for just so much better than Kaguya. I is for I just wanna see embody Sakura. G is for godly, E is for epic, and is for never ever let this man near Kawaki ever again. It could literally mean the end of the world as we know it. Jigen. Said his name once and I'ma say it again. Jigen. And I can stop at any time, you just tell me when. Jigen. Come on, I'll say it again. No other name come to mind when I pick up a pen, yeah.
Jigen, the best new gen villain, came closer than anyone to killing Naruto and Sasuke. On top of that, he's easy to cosplay. You can buy Jigen merch at teespring.com. Got it on me right now, it's the bomb. No, really, cause it's been exploding. If you ordered it, hit me up and show me. I sat down and picked up my pen. Already said this brass again. Who is the best villain of the new gen? No answer's good enough except Jigen.
Jigen. Said his name once and I'ma say it again. Jigen. And I can stop at any time, you just tell me when. Jigen. Come on, I'll say it again. No other name come to mind when I I pick up a pen, yeah.
So shout out to Kevin, he's one of our editors and he has been producing these songs and we're really enjoying it. So I hope you guys can give us some feedback. And obviously this is just a meme. So I'd appreciate it if you can get this video to at least 20,000 mother flipping likes. Also, don't forget to cop that Jigen merch from Teespring. We have a special 10% off code with Boruto50 right now. Thank you to all of you that are supporting us and getting these shirts and hoodies. It looks absolutely lit. You're making Jigen's name live on. We really appreciate the support you have for us. So another huge point we need to make regarding the hole in Kawaki's heart, it's the metaphor and theme that is being explored with his character constantly. Kawaki's punctured heart is a metaphor and driving point of his character that has been built up from the very beginning of his introduction. If you look back when Naruto first adopted him, the writers and artists used vase-kun to represent this message. Don't forget vase-kun, we will all remember that vase. This vase is a representation of Kawaki's heart, but just like the vase, Kawaki's heart also has a missing part in it which left a hole, and no matter how much water you put in that vase, it would just leak out. The water being love, compassion, or even the thought of having a family. However, with Kawaki, he will eventually feel emptiness. For example, the vase that Kawaki broke was Himawari's, and it was used as a plot device to showcase the development of a bond between him and Naruto's family. However, over the weeks when he was rebuilding the vase to show his sincerity and apologize to Boruto and Himawari, there is one piece that is missing that cannot be fulfilled in the vase. Kawaki presumes the vase is complete, but it slowly starts leaking water again. This is meant to represent Kawaki's character and a foreshadowing of his hole in his heart that Isshiki is describing in chapter 50 in his dreams. Kawaki doesn't feel fulfilled by the world as he has always been rejected by those that have loved him from his childhood. His own father abused him his whole life and he sold him to Jigen. Kawaki has been brainwashed from the very start of the childhood, since 5 years old, that he is worthless and the only thing that can complete his heart is the karma mark, since it will bestow value into his life once again and make him worthy. So Kawaki, in the back of his head, since he has become Naruto's second son, he's thinking, how can my life be fulfilled in this village if I'm an outsider? Does Naruto truly love me for who I am? Naruto tried to teach Kawaki Ninshu and explain chakra to him that it's something that connects people together. That is why Kawaki feels so connected to the Hokage and is willing to save him against Boruto no matter the cost. But the outline message is that Kawaki has trust issues. Therefore, if he witnesses something that would break this bond, it will truly be over. Isshiki can decide to manipulate him or cause this to happen. This might be a hint and a sign to Kawaki's willingness to accept the karma from Isshiki later on, maybe to save his newfound family or even maybe find a purpose. Isshiki will exploit this aspect of Kawaki's character and would manipulate him to come back to him. Moving back to the chapter, we see the underground bunker where Kawaki and Amado are held up. Amado tells him not to worry, that this place is safe, for now at least. Kawaki lashes out asking what just happened. Why the hell is Amado here? Before anyone can answer his question, the ninjas on the computers start talking about how Boruto, Isshiki, Naruto and Sasuke's chakra have vanished. No one knows what just happened in the battle. Amado explains to Kawaki that Isshiki showed up in Konoha to find you, further informing that Naruto and Sasuke are fighting him as they speak. Baffled by the news, Kawaki notices something different about his palm. His karma has gone. Shocked by this change, Amado begins to explain to Kawaki that karma is like a backup file of Otsutsuki's, so when a backup is loaded, for example, brought back to life, all other copies of karma become redundant and are deleted. And that's how Kawaki is free from the karma. He is no longer Ishiki's vessel. He is now free, as stated by Shikamaru. This is where the pacing of the manga is off-putting once again, since this is just information we already know and it's repeating it again and again. However, Kawaki argues how can he be free if Isshiki still decided to go to Konoha and go after him? He's planning to implant another karma in me. Shikamaru breaks the silence, confirming Kawaki's statement. Yeah, you're right. After that short glimpse of false hope of freedom, Kawaki continues to lament that he is not actually free as a bird as they say, to which Shikamaru quickly responds that they won't let Isshiki get his way and Naruto and Sasuke are probably going all out against him, trying to give Kawaki a bit of light to his dark tunnel vision. Dismissing Shikamaru's optimism, Kawaki continues to go on about how Naruto and Sasuke are fighting a monster bigger than Jigen and no one can defeat Isshiki.
Of course!
After all of this explanation, sitting there patiently smoking his cigarette, smoking some of that good shit, Amado then explains that the god of death already has his eyes on Isshiki and that not even monsters can escape death. He will die within a few days anyway. Therefore, the plan is to actually keep Isshiki from implanting another karma on Kawaki until his life force runs out, or using Momoshiki's power in Boruto to destroy him. Transitioning to the next scene, we see Naruto dash forward towards the stationary Isshiki with a double Rasengan attack, but the unfazed Isshiki activates his Hakuna Matata Dojutsu and he shrinks Naruto's Rasengan. Annoyed, Naruto continues his advent, producing his Kurama chakra hands to grab onto Isshiki, then bombards him with a fury of punches. Spectating from afar, Boruto cheers on his dad as he watches Naruto relentlessly attacking all, but Isshiki teleports behind Naruto and stomps him, kicking his back. However, not going down with a fight, Naruto produces shadow clones to charge at Isshiki, but Isshiki simply is too fast on his feet, skipping backwards. In the corner of his eye, Naruto notices an advancing Sasuke behind the unaware Isshiki, and with a silent agreement, Naruto grasps onto Isshiki with his chakra arms, and simultaneously, Sasuke prepares his Chidori to impale Isshiki to complete the pincher attack. Now, for some reason, Sasuke tries to do the very same Chidori even though it failed the first time in the beginning of the chapter. On top of that, didn't Naruto and Sasuke realize any intel they gained against Isshiki from their first fight? Also, Amado showed Kashin Koji's fight to them. I mean, don't they know that he can shrink stuff by now? The fight choreography and art was not that great in this chapter, and that's what people are complaining about. Why aren't they using a plethora of jutsu? Everyone is left confused about, this doesn't make sense. Yeah, we get it, Naruto and Sasuke are weaker than Isshiki, but this doesn't mean that they can't have amazing strategy. That's how they overcame their other battles when the person was stronger than them.
I'm confused. I'm confused right now, G.
At the end of the day, we all agree Isshiki is someone that is godly. He is perhaps the strongest character that we have come across so far in terms of raw stats. So he should be able to destroy Naruto and Sasuke quite easily. The reason some fans are upset is because of the choreography. It makes it seem as though Naruto and Sasuke are nerfed. But to be honest, this issue will not occur in the anime. The anime, when it airs this in 10 years time, it will make it look great, guys. So there's no need to worry. Moving back to the chapter, as Boruto got excited expecting this ultimate tag team to work out, Isshiki activates his Dojutsu, summoning multiple huge cubes to fall directly on top of our boys, which interrupts their pincer attack. Some of Naruto's shadow clones were crushed, but luckily Naruto, Sasuke and Boruto managed to evade these raining blocks of death. Naruto lets everyone know that he is okay, and it was only his clone that got crushed, but in the madness they lost Isshiki's location. Sasuke realizes that this jutsu is different from his Hakuna Matata Daikoten Ant-Man no Jutsu, but as he processes what's going on, he gets hit by a block Isshiki sends his way. Now, as Sasuke manages to escape getting crushed by these roadblocks, Isshiki in that time takes this opportunity to single him out. Remember how Isshiki said Sasuke is the bigger target to him and he will want to kill him first. He exclaims this once again in chapter 50. Now, I don't want to take this line out of context, but this could be a foreshadowing to Sasuke's inevitable death, where he might possibly be the first amongst the two legends to die. With his staff, he goes in with a strong thrust, which Sasuke blocks with his sword. As Sasuke fiercely holds his sword in defense, Isshiki with a glance of his eyes shrinks it to a stick. At this point, Isshiki slams the defenseless Sasuke's face with his staff, hits him in the head and then unshrinks his sword, grabbing it for himself. Honestly, this part of the fight was badass. So far, Isshiki has has shown nothing but elegance and supreme class. Now, as Sasuke is about to get stabbed with his own sword, as Isshiki lets him know that this is the end, Boruto calls out Sasuke's name and rushes right towards him. The chapter then goes back to Kawaki, Amado, and Shikamaru giving us blue balls, and Shikamaru elaborates that a Jonin witnessed Boruto swallow Isshiki in a space-time ninjutsu in which Naruto and Sasuke followed into. This catches Kawaki by surprise that Boruto is fighting Isshiki too. Big brain Amado takes this chance to give his take once again because he likes to chat so much. Amado explains that Boruto used a karma sealing jutsu similar to the one Jigen used. Katasuke nervously thinks to himself and says to everyone, what is Boruto gonna do? He can't match Isshiki, he's gonna die for sure. Sumire, in the meanwhile, she's busy acting like Hinata from Naruto. You know how Hinata always says, Naruto, Naruto, Naruto. This bitch saying the same shit over and over. Boruto, Boruto. But I think for the last 5 chapters, this bitch said Boruto, Boruto, Boruto. Bro, just suck his. Amado interrupts Katasuke's speculation and explains that he is right on paper that Boruto, if you look at his base strength, he has no chance. But then he says, referring to Boruto, I think he has become aware of his potential value. This is a throwback to the chapter's title. In Amado's view, Boruto's potential value against Isshiki will give them a winning chance. Now, before we get into what exactly Amado is referring to, we get back to the fight. Boruto makes it just in time and dives right between Sasuke and the end of his sword in Isshiki's hands. Sasuke calls out Boruto in surprise, but notices that Isshiki stopped his attack right then and there. Boruto thinks fast and throws a smoke bomb to get away, and he asks, you okay, Uncle Sasuke? As he checks up on his sensei, and that is really cute. I like that shit that he calls him uncle. Isshiki, surprised, asks Boruto what is he up to, and if he really wants to die that badly. But Boruto, being the genius boy he is, he slaps back at Isshiki and calls him out, asking, what about you, bitch? Why did you freeze up? You could have killed both of us at once, but you decided not to. Isshiki, recognizing that Boruto caught onto this fact, gives off an annoyed expression whose reaction ultimately confirms Boruto's theory that Isshiki cannot kill Boruto. This means, say it with me guys, balls deep prediction jutsu has been confirmed. This confirmed our theory and analysis in our video called Why Kaguya Got Pregnant and How She Betrayed Isshiki. Isshiki will not kill Boruto because he is Momoshiki's vessel. And if we go back to Momoshiki's conversation with Kinshiki, we know that they follow a creedal law. And in the anime, one of the laws was confirmed to be forbidding the killing of a clan member. This was showcased with Urashiki and Tonori. More than likely, in their hierarchy system within the clan, there must be an Otsutsuki king or clan leader that grants permission before they can commit such acts. We are talking about taking the life of your own family member in their point of view as aliens. We also previously explained that Kaguya betrayed the clan and went against their creedal law. She didn't update Momoshiki on what was happening on Earth, along with attempting to kill her Otsutsuki partner Isshiki. She then took the chakra fruit for herself later to even plan a defensive war against her own clan using the Zetsu army. This alien princess basically fell in love with the humans, or had an epiphany that enough was enough. She was done with cultivating other species for longevity. We also established some sort of hierarchy within the Otsutsuki clan, where Momoshiki and Kaguya more than likely are more from a noble line comparatively to their respective partners, as they were seen as senpai by them. Kinshiki said Momoshiki was his senpai and followed his orders. So in Isshiki's case, it's likely that the other clan members such as Momoshiki believe that he also betrayed the clan alongside Kaguya. But in reality, we all know Isshiki didn't. So now it's possible that he will want to win the trust back with his clan, hence showing respect to Momoshiki's vessel, along with going along with the creedal law of the clan. He wants to get the best fruit possible to win his name back in the clan and succeed in restoring his reputation with the power he will gain. But coming back to the chapter, after Boruto informs Isshiki that he knows that he is pretty much super valuable, so he can't be killed, Sasuke gets surprised and Isshiki gets pissed. This chapter ends with Amado commenting that Boruto has guts and he may very well be the one holding key in winning this battle, pretty much showing us that Amado already had an understanding of this from the start. But since we have learned that Boruto is 70 to 80% done of his transformation, how will he stop it in the time skip? There's a time skip where he's 16 years old against Kawaki, right? Well, I already have a video that explains how this will be introduced in the show with the effect called damping. This is a scientific method in physics which is the opposite of resonance that has been occurring between Boruto and Kawaki that is making them transform so fast, as stated in the chapter, that my guy at 12 years old, he's already at 80%. How is he gonna stop the last 20% in 4 years? You're probably wondering that. So go watch this video. It will be in the pinned comment and it's being displayed to you right now. So far, everything is coming out as expected. We still have to see if Boruto being Momoshiki's vessel will be benefit in this fight or a disadvantage. He may decide to betray them, as Momoshiki can see and listen to everything Boruto is too. He knows where Kawaki is located, right? What if he tells Isshiki, look, Mandem, this is where your vessel is located, go get him, go get your boy. Thank you for not killing Boruto. Also, we have to talk about the scar that Boruto has on his eye. It could be possible that after using Momoshiki's power, he goes out of control and Sasuke slices his eye to stop him, or this could be Isshiki that does this since he will witness the pure eye. We need to meet the future events that we already know of at the end of the day. Kawaki will end up getting the karma once again. Either he gives himself up willingly, Isshiki finds him with the help of Momoshiki, or our guys actually end up losing this whole fight. So that's everything we can say about this month's chapter 50. So please smash that like button, follow us on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram or Discord. Thank you for joining us as always, and I'll see you guys next time.